You just got approved for on-site commissions on Amazon Influencer. The blue lock is open. You got the congratulations message with all the confetti. You're officially in. And this is exactly the moment where I think a lot of new Amazon influencers make their first big mistake. Because your instinct right now is probably to start researching products, looking at commission rates, maybe even buying things you think will make good reviews. I wouldn't do any of that, at least not yet. There's one thing I would do first. And looking back, it's one of the reasons I was able to go from a $38 first month to nearly 1,500 videos and over $10,000 earned from the program so far. The good news is this part doesn't cost you one single dollar. If we haven't met yet, I'm Valerie. I started Amazon Influencer at 61 in September of last year, 2025. My first full month was $38. Today, I have nearly 1,500 videos and I've earned over $10,000 from the program. Everything I share is my own experience. It won't be everybody's experience, but I'm going to tell you exactly what I'd tell myself if I could go back to the day that blue lock opened. This is part of my Amazon Basics series. I'll link the first video about getting approved below if you need to start there. So here's the one thing. Go shopping in your own house. Before you spend a single dollar on products to review, everything you need to get started is probably already sitting in your house. Here's how I'd actually do this. Grab a box, a basket, a laundry basket, something like that for your smaller stuff. Go room by room and collect 10 or 20 items at a time. If it's something large, a printer, a dog crate, a piece of exercise equipment, just leave it where it is and film it there. Set up your tripod in a spot where you can film. Check each item on Amazon quickly just to make sure it's there. If it's there, hold up the product, talk about it on camera. I film horizontally. That's what I recommend and what's worked well for me. Move to the next room, do it again. And here's why I like the box or the basket. It becomes your filming cue. Put the products in. Don't put the product back until you've made the video for it. Now, you're not sitting down every day wondering what you're supposed to film next. Keep going until you have at least 100 videos uploaded. I'm calling this the first 100 challenge. Your goal is simple. Get your first 100 useful product videos made without going shopping for inventory. No list, no prep, just a box and a camera and everything already sitting there in your house. And you don't have to do this all in one day. Look at your schedule, figure out what works for you. If you can spend an hour a day, great. An hour 3 days a week, a few hours on the weekend. Everybody's schedule is going to be different. So what really matters is that you're consistent and you keep moving through it until you hit that first 100 videos. This is a library building business, and libraries get built one book at a time. And don't decide you don't have 100 products until you've actually looked. I live in a camper. I had well over 100 products, even in a small camper. Go through your kitchen, air fryer, toaster, storage containers, utensils, that gadget you bought and forgot about that's in the back of the drawer. Bathroom, hair dryer, curling iron, electric toothbrush, office, mouse, keyboard, desk lamp, stapler. The things in your bedroom, your garage, your laundry room, your car, your craft supplies, your pet products. All sorts of things. Once you start looking at your house through Amazon Influencer eyes, you'll probably be surprised at how much is already there. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I see right after approval is getting way too strategic way too soon. Someone gets approved and starts looking around at everything they could film and immediately starts asking every advanced question at once. Which categories have the highest commissions? How many influencer videos are already on this product? Is the carousel full? Should I only film expensive things? Should I film vertically or horizontally? How long should the videos be? And while they're working out the perfect approach, they're not filming anything. Here's what I want you to understand about the beginning of this business. Your first videos aren't just potential income. Your first videos are information. You're learning which kinds of products are easy for you to talk about on camera. You're learning how to show products clearly without sounding like you're reading the box. You're learning which videos Amazon actually places on product pages. You're learning what kinds of products shoppers are actually buying. You can't learn any of that from a spreadsheet. You learn it by filming. And here's the encouraging part. My videos take 2 to 3 minutes to film. I do one-shot videos. I don't edit anything. The goal is to get clean, honest, useful videos up and working for me as quickly as possible. You don't need a production studio. You need a phone, decent lighting, and something honest to say about the product in your hand. Don't let optimization keep you from producing. But there's another mistake I see beginners make that can convince them this program isn't working when it actually is. They judge it way too early. I know, because my first full month of on-site commissions was $38. $38. I didn't exactly start looking at beachfront property with that. But here's what I understand now about that $38 that I absolutely did not understand then. That $38 wasn't evidence that this wasn't working. That $38 was evidence that it was working. I just hadn't built enough assets yet. I didn't need that first $38 to pay my bills. I needed it to prove the model. Somebody watched something I'd made. Amazon attributed sales to my content, and money showed up that hadn't been there before. So I kept going. There wasn't some magical week where I crossed a line and suddenly everything changed. It built. One video, then another, then another. Some earned, some didn't. The library grew and the income grew with it. One video earning a little isn't dramatic. But when you start having dozens and eventually hundreds of videos earning small amounts at the same time, those little commissions can start adding up to something much more interesting. Now, not every video will earn. Some of mine have earned zero. Absolutely nothing. But you don't know which ones are going to surprise you until you start building. That's why I'd never tell a new person to, say, give it 60 days and you should be making real money. Two people can both be 6 months into this program and have completely different businesses. One has 30 videos. Another has 300. Those are not the same experiment. Don't measure the beginning by the calendar. Measure it by the library you're building. You don't need this to make your first videos. So don't turn what I'm about to tell you into another reason not to start. Okay, that's the warning. But there is one other thing I did fairly early that I'm very glad I did. I got ViralView. And yes, I am an affiliate for ViralView now, but I became an affiliate because I was already using it, not the other way around. I want you to know that. I didn't fully understand everything it could do when I first got it, and I may not understand everything it can do now, but getting software in place early helped me keep this business organized, and once I got access to Creator Connections, it became one of my biggest advantages. Here's one thing worth knowing as you start building your library. ViralView can scan your order history and show you which products you've already bought on Amazon that have active Creator Connection campaigns. I wouldn't turn that into another research project while you're trying to get your first videos made. And that's what our Basics 3 video is going to be for. But once you start deciding which products to prioritize, that information becomes extremely valuable. Creator Connections currently accounts for about 68% of my Amazon income so far this year. There's a whole Amazon Basics episode coming on that because it deserves its own conversation. If you want to try the tool I use, my link is in the description, and there's a code there too. The code is Valerie10, Valerie. It gets you 10% off for life. You can pay monthly or annually. I'm an affiliate now, but I was using it before I ever became an affiliate. So here's where you start. You do the first 100 challenge, grab your box or basket, go room to room, check Amazon, film what's there, don't put it back until you've made the video. Move to the next room and do it all over again. Don't compare your beginning to someone with 1,500 videos. I got there one video at a time. That's where you start too. Approval is not the finish line. Approval is when you finally get to start building. So, if you just got approved, subscribe and go through Amazon Basics with me. I'm taking this in the order I wish somebody had taught it to me when I started. And if you're doing the first 100 challenge, go ahead and tell me in the comments, where are you? Are you at 10 videos, 25, 50? Did someone already hit 100 without buying a single product? I want to know. Because in the next Amazon Basics video, we're going to change gears just a little. Once you've got some filming experience, that's when we can start getting strategic. And I'll show you how I decide which products are actually worth my filming time and which ones move to the front of the line. But first, you need to get some filming practice. Stay close. You're not done yet, and neither am I.